Alright, as you see, guys, like I said, let's say not even a few seconds, not even a few minutes, whatever. Hold on, let me just quickly do this. Alright, cool. I'm really just gonna get into the game. I'm gonna go do a few things before I properly start the stream. I'll have to go downstairs and I'm gonna quickly make myself something to eat, stuff like that, blah blah blah. Do something like I said, I was gonna pin to that. Lots of going on. Anyway, just gonna quickly load in. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. What's good, Tony? What's good, guys? Welcome to the stream. I'll explain stuff when I come back. I'll be literally 2 seconds, guys. Okay. I'm just gonna load into the game quick. There we go. Okay. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, chat. I am back. I apologize. Also, I am super dumb. I noticed that a video popped up on my screen. I was looking at it. It was my old 2K. I streamed 24th of August. I was streaming 2K, grinding my Toxic Ones build. I was looking at chat and I saw Tony say, yo, I thought that was like my actual chat right now, so I'm dumb. We got an epic moment in the chat. Fucking hell, dude. Alright. Quickly before we start, just gotta do this real quick, and then we'll get going. Click on this. Right, when did I start rambling? One sec, chat. Was it there? Okay. I kind of started rambling about, what was it? Was it like 7 minutes, right? You know what? Let's say like 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 7? One sec, chat. 6. No. 6. No, 7. To about what? Yeah, stuff like. Okay, 17 minutes. Jesus Christ. 17. Like, we'll say 42. There we go. Now, is that gonna work how I want it to work? Or no? Yes, it is. Cool, epic gamer moment right there, chat. Okay. Yo, what's good, got it? My mouse is stuck. Fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ, I'm so unorganized, chat. Help me. Um, um. Okay. Um. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. This one. What's good, Granted? You got a lot of cash. Honestly, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You think that's a lot of money, but it really isn't. The icon's like your level. I'll show you guys how the game is in a second. All right. Sorry, I got food in my mouth. Okay. The way the game works, as you can see, there are 461 cars in the game. Now, as you can see, there's some like there's multiple vehicles of the same brand. So like there's 13 different Bugattis. I'll say it's 461 cars in total. I'm gonna have 84, so that kind of shows you. It's not anything special. There's a bunch of cars. I can show some off if you guys want to. It's like basically every brand in here. You've got your. That's not it. Where is the thing that I'm looking for? It's not in here, is it? Hold on. I think it's in a different column. I'll get some music going in a second as well. Okay, so is it this one? No. I forget how you function this game. How do I? No. Is it this one? No. Okay. How do I? Oh no, where is it? Okay. I'm a dumb. So, here as you guys can see, it's got my name. It's got icon 226. Now, this is basically like your game level. Now, you see here, for every 10th level that you gain, you get a reward. So as you can see, it starts here, rookie. Don't quote me on what level these are. Probably very low, as you can see, because the first reward you get is a level 10. So we'll just say for now, rookie's like level, we'll say 2, 4, 6, 8. No, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no clue, chat. Okay, I'm sorry, but get rookie, self-explanatory. Popular, which is like you're getting there. Famous, getting there. Star, getting there. Icon 1. That's when it hits. I think that's like level. I have no clue, chat. I'm sorry about this. Okay. As you progress, you know, every 10 levels you get little rewards. These are basically like I was gonna say weapon. Jesus Christ. These are your vehicle parts. As you can see, I have a bunch of cars. SR stands for street racing. So street racing cars. Then you got HR, I believe it is. Let me find a HR real quick. I think it is. Or hypercar. I think it's like HY or something. That's right. Oh yeah, hypercar. Hypercars, basically like your supercars. Got the Bugatti right here, Bugatti Chiron. You see, I have like little stats like top speed, power, handling, distance, all that kind of crap. So the thing that I just showed you there with the whole level thing, every 10 levels you get a weapon kind of part, which is these. These are weapon parts. Fuck's sake. These are vehicle parts, not weapon parts. We're not playing Call of Duty. He's got like brakes. You got brakes. What is it? Brakes, gearbox, ECU, motor core, exhaust, suspension, tires. These don't do a whole lot. You'll probably notice I have a lot of symbols on them. Don't worry about that just now. Again, this game's quite nerdy as well. Don't worry about the symbols just now. The symbols on the weapon part, oh my god, on the vehicle parts are just like stats to increase certain things. So you see here, I've got 2 stats on it right now, which is Gold Finder and Popular. I'll show you what those are in a second. you know, these, you don't need these. These are just, you know, for extra loot, rewards, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Realistically, as long as you have a 320 uh, vehicle upgrade, you're good. The way this game works, by the way, when you start off, as you can see, you start at base 287 and you work your way up. You eventually, by completing races and getting vehicle parts, you'll upgrade your vehicle. As you can see here, I got 293 part. I don't have any low parts because I'm maxed out basically in the game. So you'll progressively get higher and higher parts until you get to 320, and then that's basically you done. You can get different rarities. You can get blue. You can get purple. You can get exotic. I don't think they're called that. They're just what you call them whatever you want from other games. You get a blue, a rare, whatever you want to call them. You get what I'm trying to say, okay? Bunch of cars, nothing really special. Such most of it. As for those perks that I talked about, show them right here. If I can find my way there, no pilot. Yes. Okay. So they're called your icon points. So as you can tell, you know, you put two and two together. Common sense. Icon. My icon level is 266. Icon points. You get icon points every time you level up. You got comfort, vehicle, gameplay. So comfort is like your stuff that helps you increase certain stats. So you can see here, rich, increase bucks gains by. That basically, again, don't quote me on some of these because I'm not that nerdy on the game. I just know a little bit, right? Rich is like when you do. Let me just double check, right? Yeah. So rich is when you do a mission. I'll see here in a minute. I'll do a mission. You get a set amount of money from that mission. If you increase your icon points into rich, it'll basically mean that the more you have in here, the higher percent is, the more money you'll get. So let's say for a basic mission, you get 270k bucks, or whatever you fucking call it in this game. With you upgrading rich and putting your points into rich, you could bump that up to, let's say, 300k or 400k or whatever your percent is, right? So that's that. Popular, again, if you're at a low level, and even for me, if you want to increase your level, your icon level, or even if you're a starter player, you want to increase how much, you know, how quickly you level up, we'll call it. You put it into here. Common sense, self-explanatory. Gold Finder, these two I'm not really 100% on, but if I'm not mistaken, and I'll research this as well, you can research for yourself. Gold Finder, and increase loot jump. Okay, you know, we're gonna skip these because I don't really understand these properly. We're gonna skip those. Increased nitro power, again, these are all kind of common sense, the way they're worded. Increased nitro power. Again, the more you have your points into this, again, so with these certain ones, you see they have a maxed out cap, like 25. These four, you have, like, no cap, so you can realistically go until your max level, which is, like, I think 10,000 or something ridiculous on this game. I don't really know. But with these, again, two and two together increase nitro power by, so the more points you put into this, the more your nitro power will be. So the more boost you will get, the more your nitro will be able to give you. So like, let's say you're kind of behind and you need to catch up to someone, or you need to overtake someone. Having this high will mean that when you use your nitro, it'll give you a more like more speed in a sense, kind of thing. Increase nitro refills. So again, self-explanatory. As you're racing, your nitro will naturally fill up. If you have put more points into this, it'll refill it faster. Simple there. Nitro refills by during jump. So again, these are all simple stuff. You don't really need me explaining it. So obviously, sometimes in races, you just bumps like on the road that you have to jump over. You'll jump over a car or whatever. Again, the more you have into this, the faster your nitro will refill when you jump in the car. This one, again, I don't even have to talk about this. Like, when you brake, you get more nitro back. This one, so this one's more, so again, the more you have into it, the more powerful your nitro will be, meaning, if you want to, just overlap someone, just absolutely floor someone, overtake them with no effort whatsoever, increase that, basically, is what that is. Don't really care about that. Don't really care about that. No one cares. Okay, whatever. I've played this before. Early 2019. Okay. these are not really like that useful, but I'll let you look at them. Again, they're all pretty. Just looking at them and reading them, you can put two and two together. It's not really that complicated, Some of them are quite useful, like useless, like this one. Unless you're like behind, like again, most of the people you race in this game are AI. Unless you're racing behind AI, this one can be useful, I guess. I have this one personally, increase the vehicle's avoid tolerance by. The only reason why I have this is because I've got my three main ones maxed out. As you can see, increase split stream power by. So if I'm behind someone, if you don't know what split stream is, the way the split stream works is if you're behind someone and you're close enough to them, like you're not too far behind, you'll get power, kind of like a force field, basically launching you forward because you're getting like their split stream. Again, kind of nerdy type stuff. So if you don't really understand, Google it. Air intake, increase split stream distance, increase speed while ahead of a vehicle, and then these, yeah. We won't go into that because there's a lot. That's kind of your general gist of stuff. I mean, there's not really too much to it, to be honest. Activities is like your story-based stuff. You have 4 main story-related ones. Street racing, which involves all your stuff, so street racing cars, drifting cars, drag racing cars, and hypercars, aka your supercars, whatever you want to call them, GTA. Off-road, don't really quote me on these, but off-road car, off-road motorbike, rally cars. I'm not too into those. Get those. Demolition derby, jet, monster truck, that kind of shit. Notice as well when you get a high enough percent, so you'll notice how these 100, 100, 184. When you complete enough of these main activities, you don't really need to worry about skills and photo album. When you complete a good chunk of percent on these, you'll unlock the boss. And with the boss, you'll see you have certain vehicles, like he has the T20 or the McLaren P1. I think that's the word of it. This guy has the helicopter. Again, if you complete a certain amount of these. She has the hoverboat, and then he has this like car thing, whatever. Again, you beat them, you get their vehicle. So I have his T20. You can also buy them. Well, you can't buy the helicopter, and you can't buy. Well, you can buy a hoverboat, or a hovercraft, but not her exact one. If that makes sense. So you can buy some of these vehicles, but not, the helicopter stuff. That's basically really it, and then you got your traditional like competitive stuff if you want to do live battle, live extreme, live summits, kind of a competitive side with the rewards. Won't get into that much. That's kind of your general tutorial for me. Hopefully that made sense to some of you if you're like, what the fuck is this guy on about? Honestly, I feel you. This shit is a bit intense. We're gonna get into some races, have fun, kind of show you what the game's about. And just chill out, play some music if you guys want some music and stuff. So here you can see, it shows you the bucks and followers that you gain from each race. Now, the best race to do for hypercars, again, I'm only telling you this because it, if you are playing the game and stuff, if you want to earn money and you're good at the game, hold on, let me find it. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. So if you're good at the game and you want to earn some cash, doing the New York race is the best. So as you can see, 315K for under half an hour, basically. So see, that's what I'm talking about. You see, like, dude, what the fuck? The world record is 23 minutes. Well, 24 minutes, technically. See, my nose is so itchy. Sorry. Technically, the world record is like 24 minutes, roughly. Doing this race, if you're an average player but you're good at the game, roughly, you don't even have to be that good, but it is like ace difficulty. It's the highest difficulty you can do. If you're decent at the game, you'll see that 315K, and again, like we talked about earlier, with the points, if you use some of these points into rich, you get a lot more money. I'll show you how this works. So you can reset it as well. Put all my money into this. I'll put all my thing into this. There we go. So we'll do one of these races right now, actually. Here we go. Yeah. So, but these, the harder the difficulty, the more money, but also the harder it is. So as you see, it's 8th difficulty. Vehicle recommended is 320. That's the max. So we're basically, yeah, just a vehicle going against another vehicle, a harder AI. I'll say standard 310, easy smash that. 290, smash that, and then 320. So if you're a semi-decent player, above average, just slightly above average, and you want to earn some money, Best mission to do it. That's what I'm saying. If you think this is, if you think the money that I have is a lot, you do a few of these bad boys, you could have like 10 million. So if you think about it, I'm pulling my trusty calculator, right? So it takes roughly half an hour to do these races. I know the world record says 23 minutes. Let's face it, these are sweats that I've played the game non-stop and studied the races and stuff, so we're not doing that. For me, I've managed to complete it always, every single time, at half an hour on the dot, like half an hour and a bit. So let's say, all right, let's say again, I know I have more money. Let's just say, for example, I'm getting 315k, right? 350k on the dot. It would take me only 10 of those races to get 3 million. Now, 10 of those, that's a good 2 to 3 hours, right? But again, you gotta remember this game is a very laid back game. This once you master it, once like you'll see, like once you get used to it and you understand the game and you get back into the game and you understand how it works and blah 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 blah. It's a very just easy experience. You just casually just race, chat with your mates, have some fun, cue some music on in the background, jolly old time. You get me? It's not that hard. For those that are a bit new trying this, I probably have to sweat a little bit because it is difficult. I'm not lying. It is hard. I'm not saying it's a breeze. I'm just saying the more you do it, the better you become at doing it, and you'll understand it more. Like I've done this a lot of times for money for me and Mason, so see where I'm coming from. So we'll do one or two of these, and then I'll show you some cars and stuff like that, and we'll just chill out. If you got any questions for me, you can feel free to ask them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Dude, my nose is so fucking itchy. I did not want this car though. I'm also gonna do automatic. I was using manual, and it's pretty fun manual, but for doing this, I don't want to embarrass myself, alright? Alright, we want to grab I want to grab my trusted hypercar, wherever that is. Let me find it real quick. I think I have a hypercar somewhere that's like really. Well, I have a few. Oh yeah, here's the car you get. By the McLaren P1 from the guy. Okay, never mind. I have. Okay, cool, whatever. Alright, let's grab this one. What do you guys think of this car? I think it's really nice, to be honest. Yeah, engine. How do I? Like. Right, can I do like a handbrake? Fuck. Is there like no handbrakes? Oh, whatever. Okay, let's go. And these are all AI, by the way. They're not real players. For you, think that. Like you see, I've done this millions of times. Just smashed them off the rip. That's really not that hard once you get used to the game. But even then, you got a buddy to do it with. I'd say this game is much better doing it with a friend because it's just more fun that way. Fortunately, I don't really have anyone that's on the game right now, so myself. But yeah, let's do a quick race for you guys. Well, quick as in half an hour race. I'll be here for half an hour. And then I'll show you some cars, maybe do another few races, and then see where it goes. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. If not, don't worry. Sit back and relax. Got some popcorn, some snacks. Chill out, man. You guys. here, just running out that fucking, I don't know, road, whatever. Running on the road. That's right. That's okay. The only thing I'll mention as well is if you guys, I mean, it's a very realistic kind of racing game. If you hold down on the brake too hard and you try and turn too hard, your car will go a little like spin out. It won't like spin out, but you will lose a lot of your grip very quickly. So watch that you guys don't turn too hard. As you can see, so far, absolutely floored it. Recommended vehicle, 320. 8th difficulty, or smash it. Ooh. Well, speak too soon, you know? It has been quite a while since I've done this, but it's kind of in the back of my head, back in my memory. Remember it off by heart, to be honest, kind of thing. I might forget some, like, quick routes and stuff, little shortcuts, but not a big deal. But I'll put some music after on for this race. Some, like, light, low music in the background if I can. Oh, gosh. Sorry. Come on, I was not that close. I remember this shortcut like right through this and just take this route. Just go straight ahead. Yep, there we go. Faster route. It's not really that much faster, but instead of having to, you know, do the little turns and stuff, it makes it quicker. Just go in a straight line. Trying too much to it. As you can see, 4 minutes in, 11%. This race does take quite a while. Ah, my nose is super itchy, man. I don't know what's going on. God damn it. Kind of itchy, but yeah. This race is quite long, so that's why I say it's usually me and my friend Mason call it a half an hour race because it literally takes us like about half an hour to complete. So. And if you think about like me and Mason, we're really good friends. We just whenever we do this, we just chill out, put music in our ears, vibe, drive. To us, this is very easy, you know. I'm not trying to say that to brag. I'm just saying we've done this so many times and we're such high levels that it's just in the back of our heads at this point, like it's crap. So we just kind of go through it. Like, hey, you want some money? Yeah, sure. Go do this. Put this race on. Put some music in the background. Chill out, vibe, do the race. Happy days. Happy days. Yeah, so for these kind of races, see where I'm jumping, that one perk that I showed you guys earlier would have been useful, but not really necessary. You see we have nitro at the bottom left, a little white, little like circle. Looks like a kind of half circle-ish. A white bar with a little lighting symbol. So that's your nitro. Use that whenever by pressing X. I'll show you guys in a second here. Hold X. You yeah. mastering the AI, guys. It's not even funny. We'll see in a second here how how far ahead we are. I think we're like 30 seconds ahead right now, close to a minute. Which, when you think about it, is 30 seconds to a minute in this game, being that far ahead is not much. And just in general, 30 seconds ahead, that's not much. But in the game, that's quite a lot. Think about it, like you see them on the map, 30 seconds, it's quite a bit of time. You also gotta remember, for those that play a lot of racing games, there's a thing called rubber banding. Yeah, 31 seconds ahead. I don't know how rubber banding works. I'm not really an expert on it, but basically the AIs, the AI that's in second place and all the other AI, they kind of just are like forced to catch up to you. Like they're kind of getting like forced, like boosted. It's hard to explain, but they basically, like, you'll never be too far ahead of them, if that makes sense. Like I don't think it's possible to be like 10 minutes ahead of them. I think the furthest I've been is like 2 minutes or a few minutes ahead of the AI. Never like 10 minutes. I don't think it's ever been above 5 minutes. God damn it. And that what I do right there in chat is you can hold L1 and R2 or God damn it. You can hold L1 and R1. L1 and R1, and you can go back on track. So if you mess up, you go off road, and if you want to get to the road a bit quicker, you can hold those two like that, and you get put back on the road. So if you're ever lost, you don't know where you're going, usually there's an arrow you can see right above me, and you can follow the map as well. But if you don't know, if you get lost, you can also do L1 and R1, and you'll be fine. So usually for these kind of races, there's not really expectation for most of the early on races. All you gotta do is just make sure you hit 3rd place. So come and finish the race 3rd place. For the ones that are a little bit later on in the game, for example the hypercar ones as well, there'll be a lot of, well, I don't know about a lot, but there'll be quite a few races probably where it's like this. You have to come in 1st place to win. It sucks, but if you're with a friend, again, it makes it better, because, like, let's say you have to go do something, like, let's say, like, while you're in the middle of the race, again, this takes half an hour. Let's say you start it, and then you have to go do something, like, maybe you have to go help your mom or something like that, and you got a friend that's just chilling. You can just go AFK, have your friend finish it, and you win. It counts for you. As long as someone, if you're doing it with a friend, as long as your friend finishes first, you still win, you still beat it, if that makes sense. So, that's why I recommend playing with a friend if you can. If not, nothing to them in the world, just make sure you can finish the races 1st place or 3rd place, whatever it asks you to do. They're usually not that hard, to be honest, especially early on, but if you're struggling, then always try and find someone. A little quick, like, side note things as well, about the game. You can press down on your, press right on your touchpad, or D-pad. I don't know the proper name for it. I think it's your D-pad. No, touchpad, D-pad. I think it's your D-pad, right, chat? A little, like, 4 things on the side of your controller, left side. Press your D-pad on the right one. Change the camera angle so you see, like, long distance. Hood, basically hood view. I don't know what view you call this. I think it's like just front view. You got 1st person. Not a big fan, especially for these kind of racing ones. And then you got your regular, and then you got long distance. So yeah, you got a few options. You can choose whichever one you like. Me personally, I don't like using the 1st person one, although it does look pretty and it does look good. For these kind of races that are the harder ones, kind of hard doing them in the 1st person, I feel like. So do whatever suits your style, to be honest, though. God damn it, I'm so bad at this game. I can kind of drive. Ah! Wrong. So shit. It's been a while, man. But really itchy nose as well, so it's not helping. I'm trying to itch my nose every 2 seconds. About that part. This is my favorite car to do this race. It's nice. You know, if you guys do think of getting the game or you're playing right now, a really good hypercar to suggest is the Bugatti Devo or Chiron, whatever it's called. Or the Devo, whatever one. Recommend getting this car. It's just so nice to drive. It's really nice to drive. It's super easy. I know it says expert handling, but really, like, the car is just perfect for this race. Because number one, this car is very good at, you know, taking high-speed corners. You can just do that 160 miles per hour. You know, no big deal. Mostly you will have to slow down, but like still taking the corners quite quickly. And in terms of like flat out, you know, straights, you'll see in a second. This car is amazing. I think the top speed I've gotten was 280 miles per hour. So overall, this car is amazing. You know, I'm not doing it justice because I'm not a good driver, but in straights and turns, it's just amazing. You see here, right, we're going to 100 miles an hour. Again, that's not a sharp turn, but you know, still turns in general, you turn quite quickly. No need to stop too much. Just kind of an example, like the last one, or whatever. You get what I'm trying to. You get the point that I'm trying to point across. I'm a bad driver, okay? Can't do it. But if you go straight, I'm trying to demonstrate how fast this car can go, but it's gonna be a bit rough. So let's see what I can do. I'm not straight here, so as you can see, 250 miles per hour, 230, sorry. 250. See how fast we can go, and then I'll use my nitro. 70. See, like the speed is just insane. It's incredible on this car. Just cruising at 270 speed. Imagine. Look at us go, man. Take that corner. Over there. Each corner, but take this corner, or just I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Just such a nice car, man. Such a nice car. You see, we're almost 50%. We're already like 15 minutes in. So, call it a half an hour race. Okay. Let's jump fast, fuck, Sometimes I will say the pedestrians in this game, likewise with GTA 5, not a lot of them, but sometimes these ones on the road when you're trying to turn quite quickly get a bit frustrating because pedestrians in this game, you hit them, you hit them, you stop, just full on straight out stop. The car just stops. So turning, taking these kind of corners, you see a pedestrian car, it's annoying because you avoid it if you hit it, and it slows you way too much down, or it slows you too much. Slows you too much. Definitely spawning in the middle of the road. Oh, I forgot. Okay, never mind. make that nice little turn at 120 miles per hour. No big deal, you know, it's bad. But yeah, this game is really nice. I recommend it, man. You know, for birthday, Christmas, whatever, you want a nice chill game to play with your mates, get Cream, man. It's such an awesome game. It's really not that hard. Like, I know it might sound like a lot, but it's really not. Like, you just get in, think about, grab a car, level up, getting parts. But even then, you'll still get parts from doing races. Like you see here. Okay, now before I'm gonna say this as well before it happens, right? When you see at the end of this race, you see I get a bunch of drops, right? A bunch of like vehicle parts. This is not how it's gonna be for when you start the game. It's just this mission alone. For this mission, I'm guessing it's because it takes half an hour. For this mission takes like roughly half an hour for both players, and it's a hypercar, you know, race. I get a lot of parts for it. Okay, this is not how it's gonna be for like street races and stuff. You get like usually 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. You know, around there. You won't get how many I'm about to get. I think I'm just get like 10 or 8 or some shit. So don't be like, whoa, you get so many parts. That's cool. Like it's just this mission. I don't know if any other mission gives you so many parts, but just this mission alone gives you so many parts. And the one downfall again to the game has is the fact that there's no like duplicate protection. What I mean by that is, if you from this, I could get 2 to 3 to 5, maybe even 8 gearbox parts, or vehicle gearbox parts in a sense. So you know, it's kind of luck involved as well. Like you gotta get lucky. Like let's say to max out your vehicle 3 to 20, all you need is a gearbox. You know, from this I'll probably get like 8 drops or something around there. Stupid. You get 8 chances out of all the parts in the game, what, 4 or 5, to get a gearbox. So you have a good chance, but this game don't like to take some people over, so you know. But yeah, no, it's just luck involved. Get your part, and myself. As you saw there, we just sped down there at 297 miles per hour. Like it's cars insane. Cars absolutely freaking insane. I'm working on my backup. No, bro, backup. I don't get it, but take that. Why not? Ooh. And again, remember, so when you first get into the game, and you do this race where you gotta get it's not gonna be this easy. Like, I know for you guys listening, I'm actually smashing it. And I am. I'm lowering this fucking AI. But I'm just gonna play this a million times. And I've got a really good card, maxed out, everything, so you know, it's not I'm not saying this is, you know, how it's gonna be. I'm just saying, you know, you do a race a bunch of times, you get used to it, you learn the track off by heart, get a good vehicle, smash it. It really comes down to as well, like how good your car is and how good you are as a driver. Like I'm not the best driver, you see I'm crashing this shit, but if you can get the game down, master the driving and stuff, not really master, but understand the game, you know, understand how the controls work, how to control your car, that kind of stuff. Just smash it, no problem. Like it really isn't as hard as you think. Like sometimes like that, those things like that's a good example. Stick you over, really annoying, right? You'll be driving, turn a corner, like kind of a sharp corner. You know, I could have taken that corner at full speed if the car wasn't there, but sometimes you take a corner at full speed because you're like, oh, I can, and then boom, a pedestrian comes out and what the fuck you, so it's annoying, but you know. We're almost finished. I say almost. Got a few minutes left. Yeah, so this is a good little example slash introduction to the game. You know what I'm saying? I really wish I had my Elgato set up right now, because I really love to just go on a bunch of games and just show you the games I have and stuff. But I have an Elgato. If you guys can see the funny little test ones I had, I know I think Ronnie you saw I had like a test. I kind of the stream test because I was messing around with my Elgato and stuff and figuring out the work and stuff. So I have the Elgato set up and everything, and I have all that shit. But I need a mic. I need a mic set up so you guys can hear me can hear the chat audio, you can hear my friends and parties. I need you, because right now the only thing that I have set up that you guys can hear is chat audio, like the game, like you can hear sound, you can hear game audio and stuff like that. But you can't hear me, my friends, and the game audio. If that makes sense. I had it set up to the point where you can hear me, Nathan, in the party and the game audio, but the problem with that is I can't hear game audio, so I need to balance it out so I can hear the game audio through my headset and you guys can hear it as well. It's kind of hard right now, so I'm working on that. Once I get that sorted out in the next few months, we could be good. First. The thing about it now, the person with the world record just has the race done right now. Well, in a few seconds here. The record think that some crazy bastard sweating out his game and finished this race. This race, I'm not gonna look hard. Finish the race right about now. 23 minutes and 50 like 8 12 seconds or something like that. Someone finish the race now. Like right about this time. That's fucking insane, bro. That's actually crazy, bro. Although I will admit, some of these times, because the game came out like ages ago, when the game first came out, there was a lot of like, you know, bugs and stuff, where you can just break the game and get to the end very easily and stuff. But I've been patched and stuff, so you can't. Some of these records you can't beat because it's patched. The ways you can beat the bug records is collisions and stuff, so you can't really get the records anymore. Some of them, so. You make it another one? What do you mean make another one? Make what another one? Oh fuck. I was trying to reach out. The race? What do you mean? Do you make another one? Like you make another race? What do you mean by that? Did I make this race? Did I do another race? Like, what do you mean, bro? I don't really understand. The 80%. I was trying to itch, bro. I'm so fucking itchy. My nose, bro. I'm gonna destroy my nose by the end of this race. I don't know why. Should I ever get that, or your nose, or your any body part is extremely fucking itchy and you can't stop itching it? And know before someone says, "Well, you go please no." I don't know. I think it's just irritated. Like not like that. I think my skin is just irritated. I'm kind of sweating as well. Like not sweating, but like it is hot in the room, so it could be why. But it's just around the nose. Every like few seconds if they're scratching my nose. I also see me like crashing times or like, you know, just driving in a straight line like this. I'm just itching my nose and I'm playing with one hand. It's so frustrating. chat. I was trying to look at chat. I don't really have much to say, like, most of the time I'm just concentrating on driving. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask anything about me, person, or anything like that, or anything about my course, or anything about my life. I'm more than happy to answer. If you guys, do me a favor and like and subscribe, it mean a lot as well. I'll try to chat again. God damn it. If you guys do leave a like and subscribe, it does show your support to the channel. Any little bit helps. Even like even liking the video, even liking or sharing is grateful. Because even if you don't even if you don't subscribe, again, that's totally fine. Even if you don't subscribe, you maybe like the video or you share, or maybe you watch one of my old videos and it helps you with something. I have like glitch videos and stuff. Maybe it helps you just sharing it or leaving a like if you appreciate it. It helps me get on the recommended page. I think I've been on the recommended page like once or twice. It just does help because it brings in a lot of new people and some people do just subscribe. It just helps the channel grow in general. So if you kind, if you think about your day to like, share, or subscribe, any of those things would be greatly appreciated. And that's about it. Just sit back, relax, enjoy. I'll get some music going if you guys want some music. I'll put a little poll in a second. You guys can vote for it off. Again, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to. That's totally fine. That's totally cool. You guys are you. I'll put a poll up if you just want to if you guys want to vote. Stage you from speaking. So I just want to vote and you want to just sit and watch peacefully and or whatever you're doing. Fine. I have no music. You guys can vote on that. Want some music? We'll vibe with that now. Almost done here. Almost 90%. Finish this race, gotta clean my room as well. Just clean up some things in there now. I'll show some of the cars. Probably get some more races. I'll probably get off for tonight because I'm getting a bit tired this time. I keep fucking looking at chat. It was getting a bit late. Not getting too late at first, but I want to just sit and eat with the family for a little while. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll try to anyway. Can't really promise. I'll try to though. It is a holiday. It's Saturday, so I'll try to tomorrow. Happy Saturday, Friday, whatever. Whenever you're watching this, you watch this live or after. I hope you guys are having a good day / morning, evening, whatever time it is for you. It's currently 6, almost 7 p.m. for you. So yeah. Finished with college today. It'll be college next week, so very stressful. It's a good week all around, but honestly, enjoyed it so far. It's been great. College has been lovely. Learning new stuff. If you guys want to know more about the college, again, feel free to ask me questions if you have. But yeah, a lot going on with college. Pretty cool stuff. Just amazing as well. A lot of people there. A lot of different religions and like that. So all around the world. Almost done. 8 more % to go. Well, 9% to go. Sorry. Almost done. Kind of lied when I said we would have it under kind of lied when I said we would finish it in half an hour. I meant we call it the half an hour race. It'll be done in half an hour. Like half an hour, 32 minutes, half an hour around there. Almost done though. A few more laps to go. Laps? Yeah, I'm crazy. I can't speak. I'm telling you, I'm tired. But a little bit more to go, and we'll be done. I'll quickly, after I'm done, I'm just going to do some things, and I'll be right back. It's like 2 minutes at max. Maximum 2 minutes. Actually, no, it wouldn't be that long. No, it'd be like not even a minute. Maybe. A minute at max, probably. I'll show you guys some of the vehicles, do a few more races. Not as long, though. I won't do another one of this, because this one is quite long and stuff, and it gets a bit boring. Do a few other races, call that night, and, this turn. Let me know how the audio is as well, guys. Let me know if the mic is too low, too loud. Let me know how the audio is. If it's too low, too loud. 'Cause I did get a mic. I noticed I had a broken mic using my phone. Excuse me. I was using my phone so as a microphone. That was alright. Decent sound quality and stuff. But I got a headset. Got the PS5 wireless headset. Um, you know it kind of mixed feelings. I did watch my stream back full volume. I mean, it is my monitor, so that could also be counted. I would really watch the stream right now. I watch the stream too loud, too quiet and stuff. On the monitor, full volume on the monitor and PC use. I was very quiet, so I'll keep that just the monitor and stuff, or if I'm just genuinely that quiet. If I am, you know, simply let me know. If you don't want me to find, I'll adjust it myself anyway over time. I'm still getting used to it. I've only had this mic installed time, but gotta realize I've only streamed like what 3 times in the space of 2 weeks or something like that. So still getting used to it. And yeah, here we go about to finish the race. Ooh. You want to see here, we're gonna get a lot of parts. Again, this is not normal, okay? This is just for this race. You see, we're gonna get a bunch of parts. As you can see, 350k. And you can see, yep, a lot of exotic parts. This is, you won't see this when you first start the game, okay? Please understand. I call them exotic parts. This you can see, you won't get this, okay? This is just because, I don't know, I guess it's the mission, okay? Alright. I'll be... 2 seconds, guys. Alright, I am back. You know what? Let's do this. Get a bit comfortable here. 1 second. One sec. 2 seconds. Put this here. Okay. Put this. Put that like there. Put that there. Turn this like so. Turn this like so. This. So I'm just trying to do something. There we go. Alright. Okay. Okay, so that you saw one of the races. Again, you won't get that many parts. Well, I don't think so. Right, let's do. Oh, what's this? Okay, I can't bear that. It's now. Okay, so that's one of the races. Let's do. You know, I'll try and show you. one of these, one of each of these. Let's do a street race one. Let's do which one is it that I love? I think it's South, the strip South strip, question mark, maybe. Um, trying to remember the strip. No, okay. I think I see this one. Yeah, see this one. I think it's this one anyway. If it's not, then I guess not. Alright, let me switch to my strip color. It switches it for you, but because I have a lot of them, it might switch me to the wrong one, so I kind of want to make sure that I'm using the right one. This one there. Okay, is the right one?
3,
2,
1.
God damn it. That was a bad turn. Alright, so my family get home, so I'm gonna end the stream at this guys. Sorry to end it quite shortly. Just get back into the flow of things. Hope you guys really enjoyed the GTA stream. It was a nice little run to have with you guys as well. And yeah, I'm gonna end it here. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff. I'll stream tomorrow or later on. We'll see. Let this go out. So this is kind of what you would expect, chat. See like only 4 or 5. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Thank you.